This is a dangerous tower, but you know how it is. I
Well, that didn't take long.
Stop! Get them!
Right flank! Ice right!
Alright, buddy. Piss the fuck
Next one
off.
alive! I think I sprained my shoulder.
Alright, what are we looking for here? Not really seeing much of anything.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. I went through the best parties.
Hmm. Man, they really graffitied this place and everything.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
We need the Claviger's key. I guess we'll find that somewhere. Base, great hammer. Meh. Getting to the point where I'm kind of bored of collecting every item I come across just to sell it. It's mostly because the encumbrance is actually starting to affect me.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here. Well, there you have it. So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
You knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea about this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. A cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards if we asked nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right. After you.
Anything else here of value?
Used to be.
Common dagger. Meh. Yeah, a nice place. Big, spacious. Plenty of room for parties. Hello. Let me guess, Sadra? Oh no, an actual unique item. Whoops. What does that do? White key cameo. Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. It's okay. It's definitely better stuff that we've gotten. Andra's Grace is interesting, but it's only while wet. Yeah, I'll stick with what we got. I think we got a pretty decent loadout right now. Just some basic, actual stat boosting items. Those are usually the best in these kind of games. The raw improvements and everything. Ow, fuck. Hello. Steel plate boots. I don't even think I have those yet. Nice. Alright, we gotta get over to the temple. And then I think once we do all that, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. Just because we've been going for a little over 2 hours. And also, it's getting late, and I do have to sleep. Street of the Gods. Could have fooled me. Nothing but bodies littering these streets.
I don't like how cozy
Christ.
the Clavager's gotten with the adherents. That High Inquisitor especially confused me.
It's her eyes that give me the spooks. It's like they can see into my soul.
Might just. I know it's difficult for a soul. Right. One step out of line.
What?
Paradise! Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my miracle elixir, your soul will remain safe. A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes to protect yourself against the wretched soul plague.
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength. So, welcome to the Temple of Andra.
Nah, I won't yank those.
Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against this fire.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
Looks like we got some sneaky ways inside. Okay, hold on. Hello. How does one get in there? There we go. It looks like there's some climbing to be done, but To what end, I don't quite know.
Maybe don't look
Doesn't
so
exactly
endearing
look
around
like...
here. Paradise militia can be a bit oversensitive.
Not quite where I thought I was gonna go with this. I'll take it. This big chest. Not a whole lot in it, though. Alright. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Alright. Gotta be careful.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in the world.
Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in this neighborhood lately?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
What about local rebels? You know, the people who killed me.
My goodness, no! People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens. Killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
The killer was dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells?
Envoy, you're describing most of the district. Plus anyone with access to a robe. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
We can talk about this at the embassy, with Inquisitor Ludwin, if you'd prefer.
My people know what Ludwin does with her prisoners. How she toys with her food.
Your people, huh?
Let's be clear. I've done nothing wrong, and all you have are baseless accusations. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out?
Drop the act. I already know the Claviger gave you the key to the cistern.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be more sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
Oh, wow, very, very threatening. What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradise was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Which one of your people killed me?
Eagwolf. A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants.
And why target me? The city is full of Adirans.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special. and not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern, no doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
You should leave the city. It isn't safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
You believe in something, and I hate to see loyalty punished.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not as awful as I thought you'd be. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradise. You won't see me again.
Well, that's over. How about we go deal with the Nim dude who killed you?
Cistern. How do I get in there? That's pretty funny. It's referring to the incident with the cart. Okay, here we go.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. They don't look friendly.
Who's they?
Quiet as the depths.
Let's go.
Need a better weapon. A new arm.
Work up, Envoy.
Can I fucking block? God damn.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Page looks like it was permanently ripped. What have I done? I've made a terrible mistake. Either way, I'm damned. Forgive me, Envoy Gerald. I don't believe him.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
How in the hell am I supposed to avoid that? Ugh, piss.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Sources tell me the envoy is coming from Adir. Strange. We knew the day was nigh. The Empire's coming for us. Oh, goody. Spiders.
Let's go.
Poison's fucking me up, actually.
Not bad, Marius.
Looks like there might be something behind. Maybe not. I don't know.
You know
find
what
out.
that web means. Be ready.
More blessed spiders. Fui tu meio.
I don't know what you're saying, dude.
Seek. Then raw. Seek.
I don't know why
What about
everything
these
got so
spiders?
slow there.
Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods. Not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Oh, it's up above. Don't see... I don't know. You're kidding. Fuck me. Damn, that sucks. There's another one over that way, but... not entirely sure how to get to it. Oh well. Moving on. This is one of those, cast the spell incidents.
Worse than raw.
Very cool. Nothing to fight here? Interesting.
Worse than raw.
Damn, I was too
Worse
late.
than raw.
Key? Key?
Bet that key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Potentially. Really kind of hoping one of these things would have a lockpick in it.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
This is another puzzle. I can't even tell if that's water because the texture is so rough. Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. Alright, good luck, guys. You'll catch up somehow, I'm sure of it. Oh. Nothing of note in these corners. Interesting.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no-entry sign would suffice? Here we go! Take him down! On your right! Nice work. Over there, left. Probably disables the blades, for all the good it does from here.
Who's there? The envoy's here.
Take your best shot. Open again. Worth it raw. You okay?
No.
Kill yourself.
I thought he said something else. I thought he said, kill yourself. Damn, dude.
One for you.
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed day point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Eyes open. Right behind you.
What was that? You're not getting away.
Don't let them
You're
escape!
mine now. You're not looking good.
Getting really careless with my combat here. Let's do a quick survey of the land. Don't see any chests or any other side paths, so we can just hurry on ahead.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
How would one get across? Ow, fuck. Alright, never mind. We're not doing that. Thought maybe there was a way, but it really doesn't look like there is. Because it looks like they set that up to be like a bit of a puzzle, but I really don't see any way to get over there.
I heard something.
Show me what you got! Heal yourself!
We make a good squad.
More iron gauntlets, cool. Is this above that area we were in before? Interesting.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Killed the envoy and the gods brought him back. What does this mean?
Fighting. Leave me behind.
Whoa.
Best be ready, in case anyone slips through.
Holy crap, that was close.
Right behind you.
Well done!
Threw her away.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You're asking me?
Who better to ask? You're the one who saw through the usher's door beyond the veil of life. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Give me one reason why I should listen to you.
I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Hmm. So, wasn't the Clavigers' responsibility to advocate for the I almost said the Parisians. The Paradisans.
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
Are you suggesting the ambassador had something to do with the Clavigers' death?
I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Clavigers' death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
Come again. Do you kill everyone you see in your dreams?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Ardir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
And?
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardir from conquering this land.
Do you still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
Great, thanks for getting involved in your bullshit. So what happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Kai, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Eloway told me what the Steel Garrod have done to your people. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrod has no end. The Dirans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrot. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Confess to the Steel Garrot. Maybe they'll show mercy.
Your Inquisitor Lodween doesn't know the meaning of mercy. But if that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes.
Inquisitor Ludwig is going to eat you alive. I'm counting on it.
No less than I expected.
If you give him to the Steel Garrote, you might as well kill him now. They'll torture him before they execute him.
I will settle the last of my affairs and confess to the guards. With any luck, I'll live to see another sunrise.
I didn't expect you to give up without a fight.
You speak the will of the gods. Who am I to disagree? Farewell, godlike.
A hush, an ill wind, steel justice, shackles like our own. We learn, we twine.
That's Avowed. The Inquisitor's gonna have fun with him.
You should have just killed him. He's as good as dead anyway.
I believe this is where our fates dive.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. I suppose the gods were on your side, not ours.
What happens now?
Nothing happens. It's over.
What? No, we've come so far. We can't just surrender.
Kid, you're not hearing me. We're not fighters anymore. We're casualties.
Maybe I'll see you in another life. And then again, maybe not.
I want to try something. Hold on. I want to see if I can't kill him.
I will not apologize for striking back at our dear.
You killed me. Now allow me to return the favor.
Blood in the water.
Right. Remove the threat. Let's do it.
Come then. Prove to the gods that you're a worthy champion. And strike me down.
Let's make sure you don't die a second time.
Here they come. You're mine now. One for you.
God damn, he hits hard. All right.
You take lead.
Really?
I got it.
He's fully fucking healed.
You're not looking so good.
What the fuck is that shit?
Eon seek.
one's mine. Who's ready for more?
Gotcha. Not gonna lie, I mostly killed him for the armor. Oh, yeah. That's, pretty slick, not gonna lie. And it's a bit better than what I'm currently wearing. And we got the gloves, too. I'm currently wearing Arcanist, which is parkour speed, maximum essence, but this will probably be for the best, I think. Boots of the Bricklayer is what we're currently wearing, right? Yeah. Wow, Wayfarer is crazy. Slowly regenerate health while walking. That's actually a nuts one. Ah. Okay, that's the doorway out of here, I imagine. Random sword just sitting on the ground. Does not look like there's anything else here. Aside from the corpses. Yeah, I got a key to spare, why not? Worth it for the health potion alone.
I'm not sure killing Egwolf was the best idea.
At least they're no longer a threat. And we can stop asking who and start asking why.
Dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Who do I go to talk to now that I killed him? I guess that's the real question. Looks like she fled town real quick.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language. Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Deerens to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwig.
You seem to be taking your rank quite seriously.
How else should one take one's rank, Envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
What is this loitering the captain is talking about?
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Sergeant, you don't have to avoid the building, but keep your people from loitering here, all right?
Fine, but I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, Envoy.
The perfect place for adherence.
O great queen that was, have your sway over this new land. May you bring righteousness and justice to these shores.
Welcome, Envoy. You look well. At least the weather's decent.
Not much in here. Alright, back to the actual quest we were on.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long, just in case.
Hear me, Paradise! Did we not come here to escape the...
Yeah.
Unseen, unheard.
Look, I've got your back! It's you! Don't let him escape!
Good one!
That's all of them.
Wasn't expecting that much of a fight.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
My killer won't be giving you any more trouble. He's dead.
So, you took justice into your own hands. That takes grit. More than I expected. Of course, the official record will show that the killer struck first, and you were merely acting in self-defense.
That's technically what happened, so sure.
I know that Ludwig wanted a public execution, but this might do just as well to appease her. A message has been sent. No one will challenge our presence in the living lands. Our people are here to stay.
Many of the locals don't want us here, Ambassador.
They need us, whether or not they realize it. The living lands is fractured, untamed, and missing a central authority.
And that is how a lot of people like it, for better or worse.
I want us to be a stabilizing influence on the island, not to cause further division. With any luck, the work you do here will demonstrate the value of our presence. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Vailian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Can't say I'm too familiar with animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Animancy sounds dangerous. Are you sure about this?
Would that I were certain of anything these days. I won't ask you to put your soul on the line, but I am asking you to make connections, to seek help wherever we can find it. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Where does Viormia Verno fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
So cringe. It's so cringe.
Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig, so kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Been a long time.
Do I know you?
I courted you before the incident in the Dread Fire. Don't you remember?
What happened in the Deadfire was a long time ago. Anything that preceded it was another life entirely.
Ah, the old "it was another life" brush off. That has to hurt.
Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you. There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, God's Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy spilled blood, quelled the resistance, and brought us time to gather our strength.
You don't waste time, do you?
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you?
Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands don't want us here. How do you know so much about what I'm doing?
I have eyes in every corner of the city, and they do not rest.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the Envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction.
At least one of us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
She is going to be a problem.
She doesn't share our concerns about the Dream Scourge.
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it, usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So, standard for the Living Lands, then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stairs beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Alright. Oh, and we got a little level up there, did we? Indeed we did. Okay, we will now put a point into Constitution. Finally. That'll bump our health up and our poison and bleed resist. And ability-wise, I'm not really sure what to put points in next. Critical hits deal 30% more damage. Yeah, maybe this. Maybe the critical hit one. I feel like that's pretty valuable. And, yeah, I guess we will end it there. Mostly because there's, not really a whole lot left to do in this region, right? Aside from Totem of the Rightful Rulership or whatever. Which I don't necessarily care all that much about. Yeah, and if we look at the map, relatively cleared. I mean, we've got this end point here, but we're about to head off in that direction anyway, so we might as well save all of that for the next time, because I don't really see a reason to carry on into any of these other areas, because we've pretty much gone through it all. This region is pretty much done. I'll probably look at like a video or something to see if there is anything I've actually missed, but I think I pretty much grabbed everything and damn near stumbled upon half of it. The only one I knew about ahead of time was the armor, which is kind of why I was like, man, I hope I can still kill him. Because I did not want to miss out on this set. This is like the most Witcher set available so far that I've come across. Maybe there'll be another one that I like more than this, but I'm really digging this one. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.